Okay, hello everyone. Hello, and thank you for tuning in. I am here coming at you live from downtown New Haven in the depressionness that is forever spiraling upwards, and we can all see it. And do you know what else I think we can all see? Is that it appears as though there is some kind of widespread spiritual awakening or battle going on, and the people are noticing. And I'm not the only person who's spiritually fucking confused. No, 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 nope. No people of your kind are welcome here. And by that, I mean Jewish. And that was a joke. Anyway, so last night, I got home from work and I was passing out. I'm like easing in and out of like falling asleep. And I glanced at my Twitter, and the first fucking thing, someone can, no, not unban Spicoli. No, reban. Reban Spicoli and all of his alts. The last thing I want in here is the most demonic entity that I've ever interacted with on YouTube. That's exactly the opposite. The opposite. Anyway, so I come across this tweet that I'm like, did I fucking write this? Because I literally am going through the same like vibe right now. So I thought we could all look at this together. So this is the tweet. I saw this last night, maybe around like 10:30. I retweeted it and said like, let's fucking go. And I fell asleep. For a second, I'm like, was that a dream? Did that even happen? Anyway, so Graham said, it is so monumentally embarrassing that I'm finally getting into Christianity because it's the only way I can quit vaping. I am more of a general deist / feel like God is physics / math / sees itself through our eyes kind of vibe in terms of what I actually think. The universe is also probably dead and empty, except, I didn't know, not gonna lie. Literally, I feel exactly the fucking same way. Grimes is spitting bars to me. And then she says, but there really is something in here that at least speaks to me. And what is strange is I never truly needed it until I had to stop myself from doing something destructive. Holy shit. This is my fucking issue. Or this is my solution, rather. Like, I didn't have any kind of spiritual experience until I was in fentanyl withdrawal. And then it totally flipped my world upside down, and it's been incredibly confusing, but it's also kept me on the right path and has kept me in a total reverse trajectory than the one I was on, so I am trying to make sense of that too. So I get why it's confusing, and I also get why people look at it with skepticism. Anyway, let me finish the tweet. I don't usually have a drive that overrides my central nervous system that wants to do something destructive as vaping. So lame. Exactly. I feel the same way, and I'm not even at the level of thinking about quitting vaping. One thing at a time. One fucking thing at a time. I just went way down on my methadone. I'm just acclimating. I'm just starting to act a little less manic. The people were scared. I'm fine. Anyway. This has really been sending me into a philosophical tailspin. Yes, me too. Though, because I have never really had my mind even remotely accessible to religion. Like, I distinctly was extremely doubtful about it in like grade 1 before I could even be introduced to the concept of doubting it. Same. But I'm realizing art in and of itself is possibly what God is. The story you tell yourself is very powerful. So this can seem incredibly confusing to people, but I am as you can see, I obviously very much resonated with what she was saying. Also, hi people. Hi gamer. Definitely curious about this, right? And it's interesting because they talk about like spiritual awakenings of the past, I don't know. It's all so, I feel what Grimes feels, which is like this resistance and like a feeling of embarrassment to even talk about, and it's confusing, but I feel like that's a common experience. And why can't we talk about why it's confusing and try to make sense of it? And I'm probably the worst person to make sense of anything, yet here I am trying. And I wrote some notes, and I also, back to me, I also made a very special board of love today. I put a little effort in it. Yes, I found the crayons. So it's my board of love, Saturday, December 20th, 2024. Y'all know the drill because I'm a demonetized bitch. So it's $sign pet cookies, remote cookie deal, but because I'm unfairly demonetized by evil YouTube. All right. So I just kind of threw a lot at you guys, and I think we need to rewind. Who is Grimes? Does everyone here even know who Grimes is? So Grimes is an artist that I've been following since the early 2010s. And she came out of a similar music scene than the kinds that I used to participate in. She was like around a lot of like noise music and all like indie and punk and all kind of all over the place. But in smaller cities, you get a huge enmeshment of like different genres all coming together, and it creates these cute little scenes that there's a lot of overlap. So I highly related to, you know, her background, except for the being super rich part. So she's a producer and songwriter, singer, performer who she blew up with the song probably Genesis in like 12. It's like the that song that is still, you know, ringing out in a Forever 21 somewhere for all eternity in heaven. Do you think this awakening may change her style? I don't know, because I feel like she was on this direction anyway, because what was her last huge, like, successful album called? It was called Art Angels. Art Angels. So I feel like she was already, like, kind of on this path to start with. So she's a celebrity with a C. Yes. And she also was famous for dating Elon Musk and having one of his most recent babies. Also, I got this cute little on-air sign for Christmas, but if I turn it on, I think it glows like too hard. So Grimes, yeah, but I followed her for, yeah, see, it's too bright. I'll have to figure that out. I followed her for, yeah, ever since like the early 2010s. I was a big fan of her music. The song Oblivion is still one of my all-time favorite songs, and it's been, I think it was, it won like Song of the Year for like Rolling Stone. It was like she's been pretty well received. Only famous for Elon. That's so funny. No, she was very respected, like Grammy award-winning producer who's worked with many artists, and that's just fucking retarded. But we are not about hate here. And yes, she's a Canadian. A capital C Canadian, capital C celebrity. A true celebrity. She has been around for a long time, and I followed her career since I was in my early 20s. So I knew of Elon through her. But she wasn't on the level of fame that he is. But to weirdo musician and awkward, weird, freaky girls like me, she was a huge celebrity, and she was extremely influential on the culture and on so many artists. And I wrote down a little checklist of things that I really like about her, because she gets a lot of hate. So she was pretty well loved by media, critics. She had huge critical success. And, you know, she was able to work with like tons of different artists. Things I like about Grimes: authentic, brilliant artist. Personality. Similar to Ruby? Is there a little narcissism going on? Is it the speech impediment? Do I find that hashtag relatable? Is it the cringy millennialness? Is it the frequently misunderstood? Genius. That what Richard Hammond hates. If you haven't watched Top Gear, it was Jeremy blah 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 blah. Anyway, she was exposed to a whole new audience of idiots and normies through Elon Musk. Yes, that's true. A lot of idiots and normies were not aware of her, and they became aware of her. And a lot of them, Elon was a fan of her music, and they met because they both had like similar philosophical interests. And I do see his impact on her, and a lot of people saw that as negative as she moved into being a little more centristy on certain things, a little less radicalized. You know, she's a parent now, and she's having to, you know, we're both at a similar age. I think she's a little older than me, where you're either going to go down this route of like party, you know, it's like, where are your priorities in life? Where is your life headed? You know, this is like, once you're by your 30s, it's really like you are starting to super be locked into something. And it's a time where it's not uncommon for people to take a U-turn away from whatever they were moving towards. But I don't see this as a U-turn for Grimes at all. I see it as very in line with her personality, which has always been one that was very open to new experience. Exactly. It tracks. It does track that I would be a fan. And I was defending her when everyone shit on her for dating Elon. They were like, she's selling out, you know, and oh, Elon abuses his workers, and she's now condoning every bad thing that Elon has ever done, you know, just by dating him. There's a lot of like guilt by association that happens, but you know, you'll have a child with a man. You're clearly co-signing something, you know, but I don't really know that much about Elon's lore. I don't know. I don't really have strong feelings on him, but I do have strong feelings on Odd. Skip a few comments. I'm sorry. I'm using StreamYard, so I apologize if there's certain comments that are like not coming through. All right. Another very cool thing that I love about Grimes, extremely passionate and enthusiastic for life. And we need so much more of that in our dying, gasping breaths of just despair that is surrounding us as a culture. Like, we need that, but it's cringe. It's not. Well, it is. And guess what? That's why one of the few articles I have written on my Substack is that the fear of cringe is ruining your life. And so many of you little internet poison cynics could really benefit from reading that. And you could benefit from modeling yourself and being a little bit more like Grimes. You know, why, like, oh no, someone's enjoying life. Oh no, she's curious about, oh no. Yeah, I get it. Enthusiastic participant of life. The last one here, though. The modern world's amazing. I can take Ruby to the bathroom instead of a newspaper. And you're getting just as quality, if not more quality, reporting done by the RUBESHTER herself. All right, here's a quality that I do very love and admired. And myself, I used to be an extreme, like, music elitist when I was, like, when I was super, like, very young, like, teens. I literally would message people online and tell them they're posers for the bands they liked. I was so horrible. I'm so sorry to the universe for that. But I took a U-turn and decided to be very anti-music elitist. Because I used to, you know, be like, if you liked the Misfits with, like, you had to only like them with Danzig or a poser. Like, I was just so weird about it. It was so obviously some weird identity thing that I was, like, projecting onto it. And I found that I could enjoy all different kinds of music once I let go of that, like, oh, what's cool, like, thing. And some people never let go of that, which is really sad. But Grimes, when every single person was shitting on Justin Bieber because he was 16 and dealing with all this fucked up shit, probably getting raped and acting out as a young molested child might, one of the few people that stood up for him and said he's a beautiful talent was Grimes. She always was a strong vocal supporter of anyone from any genre. She's never been elitist, even though she's this brilliant artist, as she has every right to be elitist. But she stamps that quality out in herself, and I've always thought that was a really beautiful thing. That's why I wrote at the bottom, was never elitist. Ugh, I'm totally going to lose this pen. What do I think of Taylor Swift? I'm not a Swiftie per se. I like some Taylor Swift songs, but I don't really, yeah, I like some of her hit songs, but I'm definitely not like a Swiftie or anything. I do think she is very talented. I think she's hated for the wrong reasons. Like, I don't know. I have like some little hot takes, but nothing that amazing. But yes, Kevin, I thank you for letting us know that you are currently pants down in a vulnerable position. Any predator could walk by and easily take you out. That is why the dog stares at you dead in your eyes while they take a shit, because they know better than K-Dog in the fucking chat. Anyway, let me reset the vibe. We need to reset the vibe because I got another prayer book, so now you bitch has two. So, do you guys want to hear from prayer book A or B? A, new book, or B, old book? And I'm not going to be details on either. They're just little prayer books that I got for Christmas from my mom. Are Grimes and Elon finally getting married? She'll be even richer than Jeff's ex. I actually don't perceive Grimes to be a very money-motivated person at all. I just never got that vibe from her. Because I don't know. I feel like I relate to her as someone who's creative, enthusiastic participant of life, frequently misunderstood. And not like money is not the highest motivator of mine. I'm just here for the raw attention to be mainlined. Ugh. Good or bad, it's all supply for me. Ruby the Queen. Book A. Also, it's true. I banned a lot of chatters. And I will be doing appeals over the new year. But for now, I am enjoying the peace. And I want to start fostering a different kind of space. I'm ready for a very different 2025. We're not going to be making the same old mistakes. We're not going to keep hyperfixating on certain incestuous family cults. No. Oh, no, that's a different. Here, I'll show you. Let me show you. I'll do a little Google for you guys to show what she is, what she's about for the people who don't know. I wish I could play her music, but I don't want to risk it. Maybe I could do like a live set or something. But she's known for, well, she makes all of her own beats and everything. And she was kind of like a self-taught musician, which I also relate to. Because I've also made like electronic music just on GarageBand and had a lot of fun with it. Obviously, I'm not as brilliant or successful as she is whatsoever. But she's very iconic. I loved Art Angels. Such a good fucking album. I guess just Grimes, yeah. So Grimes is the girl who had kid with Elon, did horrible things to the child. That must have been another one. I've never heard of Grimes doing anything horrible to any kids. I've only heard that she was a good parent and co-parents the child with Elon. And yeah, obviously the kid's set. But I genuinely do not think she's someone who's highly motivated by money. Fixate on my desk. Come on, my brother. Hi. Okay, so this is Grimes. Let me open up her little overview. She's 36, so she's 2 years older than me. Oh my, yeah, we get it, Wikipedia. Oh, poor Wikipedia. Is it rough out there? Yeah, oh, is that what you're up against? Fuck you. I'm not giving you a penny. Oh, positivity. Ruined. Also ruined by the Z-Star apocalypse, not Keemstar. This is a different star. A former star. A child star gone wrong, probably, is the vibe and energy that Z-Star is giving. 33 to 36, same shit. Yeah. I'm loving my 30s. It's gotten a lot better, if you can believe that. That's just how insanely bad it was. Some account called Ruby's Throwaway Account did leak some old videos of me on drugs that are not flattering. If you want to see how much I've changed, let's just check that real quick for the confused people. For the confused people who don't know. How do I find it? Ruby drugged out. I don't fucking know. Yes. Ah! Shut up! Look it. That is me a year ago. That is me 1 year ago. People, I'm good. I'm on the up and up. The people are quite frankly confused. And I'm here to help. I know there's no odd. I turned it off. Because it was a song playing. You look like you lost 5 pounds. Actually, if you multiply that by 10, that would be the accurate number. Yes, I lost 50 pounds and 8 dress sizes. What did Devin do to AIU? That doesn't even make sense. What did Devin do to himself? Oh, it's like the AIU channel. It got fucking deleted. YouTube deleted it. Hi. A lot of fallen stars out there. Yep, a lot of burnt ornaments. That's another thing Z-Star can attest to, that he has had many ornaments burned because I give many chances. And each time he's failed. As a matter of fact, wait, no, this is a positive stream. All right, we're reading from my new prayer book, okay? Because I'm a new woman. I'm not that bitch no more. This bitch, nah, I'm Mrs. Young, Skinny, and Rich bitch. Let's go. Was the waking the old methadone blow? It happens to a lot of people when they go on it. It was that combined with the side effects from going on Seroquel, which is how my older brother, before he passed, ballooned up to a huge weight. So I've seen it happen to people. I gained a ton of weight really fast, and it took me a couple years to finally get it done. I'm very proud of my progress that I've made. And now it's going to be about maintaining that and like maybe losing another 10 pounds, and I'll be a happy bitch. No, Moo, none of that is allowed here, literally. No, I'm trying to cultivate a different kind of space, and you're welcome to have your false views, but I'm going to read the Bible for you. Actually, this is just a prayer book that my mom got me. What's today? The 28th? By the way, I don't judge. I'm on Spacek myself, and Seroquel made me gain a ton of weight. Dude, right? It's like these medications are no joke, and they are lifesavers and have helped a lot of people, but they are serious. So people really need to weigh the pros and cons when taking these. Right, Prawn? You're next, bitch. You're next. But I disagree with Stevie, who I invited up. Let me drop the link, actually, for anyone who wants to come share their thoughts. Why do you keep saying care about you? I appreciate that, Robbie, but don't care about me too much, because that's an issue and has been an issue for me in the past. All right. Wow. Here we go, baby. Here's some positive messaging. I want you to go after your dreams. Beloved, I have placed destiny within you. I knew it. When you feel dreams stirring and you cannot escape them, run with them. Stop making excuses for why your dreams haven't been realized. Seek me for wisdom. If you truly want to see those dreams come to pass, it's going to take effort and commitment. It's time to be the best version of you that you can be. Make a habit of diligence. Make a habit of running after your dreams. You are worthy and capable. It's up to you to choose the greater desires over temporary distractions. Like Doge. What's up, baby?
Hi, honey.
Let me put on my headphones real quick. Do you like my prayer?
Oh, I love it. Oh.
Hallelujah. All right. What are you up to?
Oh, I just went to Half Price Books and pizza place.
Books and pizza, bitch. Sounds like Mrs. Young, skinny, and rich. Me. Hello?
Hi.
Check. Hi.
Yeah.
All right. We are good. We are in now. If you don't mind, I'm just going to finish my little prayer. My mom got me this very cute book. I was already reading this one. It's just like a little daily prayer book or whatever. So next I say, oh yeah, this was important. I really want to emphasize this. It's up to you to choose the greater desires over the temporary distractions. Does that resonate with you at all, Doge? And I do have a Bible, actually. I just didn't bring them over here with me because I just am reading this right now. But I do have a couple Bibles about Doge. Did that line I just read resonate to you, where I said it's up to you to choose the greater desires over temporary distractions? Is that something you struggle with?
It's long-term goals versus short-term goals, I think. Yeah.
Rob Dogs says, we are rejecting the distractions.
Yes, like the certain thing that shall not be named.
Exactly. And I don't even have anything to say about those people. Okay? Everyone should have a Bible. I agree. Okay. It is up to you. Let me read it one more fucking time, because I need to hear this too. It is up to you to choose the greater desires over the temporary distractions. Walk away from the things that waste your time, like certain little fucked up incest cults that I don't talk about. Yeah, walk away from the fucking incest cult and choose to go after what you most desire. I have created you to succeed. You, Doge, me, Roby, we're here to succeed. What does success mean to you, Doge?
Accomplishing my goals, which is start a family, that kind of stuff.
That's awesome. Exactly. Everyone has a different version of success. I'm not sure exactly the details, but I know for me, it's going to be living comfortably and being able to pursue the things that I'm interested in and be surrounded by love and happiness and positivity. Because that is a lifestyle that people choose. The miserable people, you don't even know what could be better. Y'all didn't even know. You laugh at the normies because you're crying inside. So let's be aspiring normies.
Yeah, there's something else I want too.
What?
It's a chicken coop.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, a lot of the old people around here already have them.
Nice.
I want to take care of some chickens.
I do forgive them and move on. There's no me in that family ever, okay? Anyway, that doesn't mean, I've created you. Here's a doozy. Get ready. I have created you to succeed. That doesn't mean you won't fail. Exactly. Do you guys know when I'm setting up a stream and trying to make sense of it? Do you know what I'm thinking? Man, I really want to make something cool that people connect with and that I feel proud about, but it's probably going to be a shit show. But I'm going to do it anyway because I like it. Isn't that profound? Next. That doesn't mean you won't fail. Oh, yes, because I like it. And I've failed before, and that's part of trying and being a person. And I am really trying out here. I am trying to be better. I am trying to be a normal person. I'm trying to contribute. I'm trying to act normal. I'm trying to not talk about the incest cult or drugs all the time, or even K-pop. Forget it. Okay? That doesn't mean you won't fail. It means that there are lessons that you will learn along the way. Shaking my head, Ruby. This isn't the right way to follow God. You're stroking your ego and not giving yourself to God. You're welcome to join the panel and elaborate, because I don't even know what you're talking about. I took too many psychedelics to have an ego. I'm trying to grow one back, and maybe it's coming in strong, but whatever. That doesn't mean, oh yeah, there's lessons to learn along the way. Failing pushes you to travel further in prayer. It drives you into my presence for greater wisdom. Roadblocks only serve to reveal alternate routes. I find this to be true because so long as I keep my heart focused and stay true to my most basic values and prioritizing respecting other human beings and trying to move forward, ultimately I do find myself steadily moving forward. And just like that video I was showing, I've come a long way in a year. So there's some new people who don't know that, yeah, I was in a really, really bad spot. Sure, my
Hello? Hello?
okay.
Okay, you're good, I think.
Alrighty. Back to positivity. Enough of the old Ruby. I'm in my newer form. Yeah. Failing pushes you to travel further in prayer. It drives you into my presence for greater wisdom. Roadblocks only serve to reveal alternate routes. They give you a different perspective by causing you to walk around them to see what you've missed. They could be launching pads to different dimensions of your dreams that you haven't considered. And then at the end, as a verse, James chapter 1, verse 3-4. You know that when your faith is tested, it stirs up power within you to endure all things. And then as your endurance grows even stronger, it will release perfection into every part of your being until there is nothing missing and nothing lacking. And I do find that I've ultimately grown stronger and benefited from hardship. Please do not flash dick or anything. We're trying to keep it respectful. Hi. Hello?
Well, you can hear me?
Yeah. Welcome aboard. What is
Yeah.
up, Robbie 27?
I like all your video.
You are on the stream right now. What is up, buddy?
I like all your live stream. You good at it? Keep it up.
I'm too high for this. Doge, what's going on?
I think he said keep it up.
Oh. Thank you. We're having fun. Anyway, yeah, this is a good stream. Yes, the positive vibes are here, except for the detractor. Bringing shame to the Irish everywhere. I'm half Irish. All right, so back to Grimes, because this is what this stream is really about. Nope, not that grimy bitch. A different grimy bitch. Well, she's not grimy at all. She's a beautiful, amazing artist. Let me just look up one of her live shows. Hopefully it won't get me. Grimes. Let's do Oblivion live. Hopefully I don't get hit for it. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Froze? Oh, shit.
Dude, come on. This is such a good song. And the video is really good too. I just don't want to get copyrighted. Dude, she was also like every Tumblr girl's like inspiration in like 2014. It was totally all like clips of this. Yeah, my brother liked Grimes too. And then she became too popular, and a lot of people, it was like, oh, it's just too mainstream to like, you know. But I don't know. I'm still a Grimes stan. I'd be one of those dancers up there. Right behind you, it's coming, and you never have a clue. Exactly, you either get it or you don't. It's kind of like Ruby. There is some crossover, not just a speech impediment. But a lot of people dislike her, especially she lost a lot of the artsy, like, progressive fans when she linked up with Elon. You know, like, she was like a communist who's like with a billionaire. Team Super. Oh, you're killing me. Okay, I get it. You don't get it. Okay. I get it. I get it. She's divisive. I get that. Okay. But I am all for this arc that she's on of turning towards God. Let's see if she's had any new tweets on the topic. I retweeted her. Let's go see what that's looking like. Oh, also proud to announce LOL Angels. Okay, I am launching a new show, not associated with the LOLcow or LOL Rejects, whatever universe, okay? This is going to be an alternate place for people who are into LOLcow stuff, silly stuff, but with a positive spin that doesn't leave you feeling like shit afterwards. Hell yes. Then you'll like that. She just did this tweet, and it's a huge deal because now she's going to alienate even more of her like fans. But she really, because I'm someone who was in the art scene, it's so rigid left. You would not believe it. People who are conservatives, they don't understand how culturally different it is. Everything is the opposite to how things are in like rural America or more conservative spaces. If you're someone who's in like a big city left-leaning music scene, it's a different fucking universe. And it's been a rude awakening for a lot of us. So it's a process, and she might not make perfect sense to people, but I definitely resonated with what she was saying. So let's check it out. Oh, and also subscribe to LOL Angels with a Z. And that's a project I'm excited to be working on. If anyone is interested in doing something of that nature, get in touch with me. Exactly. Okay. So this is her Twitter. And she did this epic tweet. Oh, and you know what it was? Girl was reading C.S. Lewis. She was reading that C.S. Lewis. Okay. And if you know, you know. He do be hitting with the agnostics, the way he explains things. And that's why I am in a space of kind of being like an agnostic, but closer to leaning towards fully believing in God. I'm in my searching era, which is not uncommon for people to be in. A state of spiritual searching. It's almost as if that's the human experience. And how about it? Okay, Mere Christianity. Every time you make a choice, you are turning the central part of you, the part of you that chooses, into something a little different than it was before. And taking your life as a whole, with all your innumerable choices, all your life long, you are slowly turning into this central thing, into a heavenly creature or a hellish creature, into either a creature that is in harmony with God and with other creatures and with itself, or one that is in a state of war and hatred with God, its fellow creatures, and with itself. I've been at war with myself. To be the one kind of creature isn't wait, to be the one kind of creature is heaven, that is, it is joy and peace, knowledge and power. To be the other means madness, horror, idiocy, rage, impotence, and eternal loneliness. Each of us, I'm not going to read. Each of us at any moment is progressing to one state or another. That is bars. And we're going to retweet it. Boom. Message delivered. Okay. But where's the actual tweet one that I retweeted? Well, there's another way to find that. You can go to my thing. Hi. Not much. We are just doing a little deep dive on Grimes's recent tweet about converting to Christianity in her 30s, which is somewhat similar to a Ruby experience. Okay. Oh, she wrote it above this. So for the people who missed it at first, this is a tweet. She said, "It is so monumentally embarrassing that I'm finally getting into Christianity because it's the only way I can quit vaping. I am more of a general deist, feel like God is physics, math, sees itself through our eyes kind of vibe in terms of what I actually think. The universe is also probably dead, empty space, except yeah, probably not gonna lie." And that can seem really super confusing, but that's what it feels like when you are someone who had no spiritual experience or understanding of that, and or viewed yourself as a raw empiricist to then have a spiritual experience. It's very confusing. You've got one foot in each door. I relate to that. And I'm trying to move towards God, towards love, light, and truth, but I have my doubts. And that's just the reality of where I'm at in this moment, and it's subject to change. But there is really something in here that at least speaks to me. And what is strange is I never truly needed it until I had to stop myself from doing something destructive. I don't usually have a drive that overrides my central nervous system that wants to do something as destructive as vaping. So lame. This has really been sending me into a philosophical tailspin, though, because I've never really had my mind even remotely accessible to religion. Like, distinctly was extremely doubtful about it in like grade 1 before I could even be introduced to the concept of doubting it. But I'm realizing art in and of itself is possibly what God is. The story you tell yourself is very powerful. So she speaks in a way that's like very all over the place. And she's someone who consumes a lot of different media. She has a broad range of people from different aisles of the political spectrum. But she has been broadly rejected by the far rigid progressive left. Like when she was dating Elon Musk, and now this Christianity thing is probably going to be the nail in the coffin for her with that team. That's a good question. I'm actually not sure if she. Oh, I didn't have it. I'm not sure if she was brought up religious. I know she like had a fairly, I think, stable, wealthy upbringing, but she got involved in the local music and art scene. That's kind of similar to the music and art scenes that I was involved with. There was a lot of, DIY, making your own music kind of vibes. Stay away from the beep. Happy New Year. Exactly. The New Year is all going to be about not reacting to the beep people. And thank you. It has been quite the glow up. And especially since I lost the last like 10 or 15 pounds, I do feel like I look a lot better. Has Ruby been me tooing men on Twitter? Where, what? Where? Who? When? What did I tweeted about Grimes. Cuckoo. Oh, about Philip Seymour. I think he's an amazing actor, but also definitely someone who struggled profoundly with darkness. And that's why he ended his life. Hey, what's up, Talmud? What are you talking about, Kevin? No, and also get that satanic energy out of here. Were you a fan of Grimes at all, Doge?
Well, what I just heard was the first time I ever heard of her.
That's probably not a you got to watch her live performances are pretty like different than how it actually sounds, but she does every step of the process herself, is completely self-taught, and has got to be an exceptional like music producer and DJ, and was just incredible at it, to the point where now she works a lot with other artists. She's even worked with K-pop artists, so there's a little crossover there too. She appreciates the like K-pop in the same way I do, which is like it's this very hyper like commercialized avatar version of music that in itself is like an interesting artistic choice. And
I thought it sounded okay.
I'll post some of her videos in the music section of my Discord after. I don't know the beep, but I hate them now because of the horrible things they've done to beep. I put a blanket ban and I'll beep until this HR beep is. I'm just kidding. I mean, yeah, it's just like cyberbullying. It happens. The doxing was more of other people and stuff, but they're just a very toxic community. And they're scammers, and Ben is an abusive sex offender. So, yeah. Not really the vibe, not really the positivity happening there. Yeah, the videos are also awesome, and I don't know. I'm surprised there's not really any Grimes supporters here. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. That's not really what my audience is. I don't know what the fuck my audience is at all. So, but I definitely related to her having like her mind broken by like a spiritual experience. Doesn't Coca-Cola have fetus material instantly in it? What? I hope not.
Did I say how I got into the Mormon church before?
Oh my.
Holy shit.
No, I don't think so.
Ruby, who wrote that stupid shit about the vaping crap?
Wait, what? Bacon?
The vaping.
I'm vegetarian.
I vape. It's not satanic, all right?
Oh, the vaping. She wasn't saying that vaping is satanic. She was saying that she needs God's power to overcome that addiction.
Well, she needs to keep that to herself.
No, I think it's good for her to share that she's coming towards God. I think that's a beautiful thing. You don't think people should share the good news?
I drink and vape. I don't care.
I'm here vaping and smoking, so I obviously don't care either. Everyone's at a different point in their progress in life, and that's totally fine to be where you're at. The most important thing is to be orienting yourself towards truth, light, God, and things of higher qualities,
Yep.
So, do you like Grimes now?
Who does?
You.
Who the hell's that?
That's Grimes, bitch. That's me and Grimes. We're besties now.
I don't know.
Thank
Ruby,
you.
do you think Ruby, do you think I look better with a mustache?
Let me give you full screen so I can see it. I actually do think the mustache can work for you. I think you should lean into that look, and like me, you should clean your room. We're
I just gotta throw my trash out. I mean, it's not that bad.
I know. I'm not here to shame you. Look at my room. Oh wait, I am here to shame you. But
we're
we're allowed to shame each other. Shame each other to get better. Yes.
She's not bad looking.
She's hot. That's why she bagged Elon and got a baby. Hey, what's up, Forcha? Ha 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 ha. I mean,
just
I think
saying,
Grimes is beautiful.
I'm just saying vaping is not satanic.
That's not what she wasn't saying, that vaping is satanic. She was saying that it takes something as powerful as a concept as God to override human will.
I think addiction is, but not vaping.
Well, but that is an addiction. She's saying it's not. She's not saying it's satanic. She's just saying that she needs the help of a higher power, which is a very common theme in any.
Well, maybe I misunderstood.
I think you're misreading it because she's not saying it's satanic at all. I don't even know if she quit vaping. She's just saying that she's needed God, and it showed her a lacking in her life that she never considered. And that's how I feel when I was in fentanyl withdrawal and had my spiritual experience and found comfort in God, you know? So I'm relating to it in that way. I just saw Ruby's giraffe with the chalk outliner. Listen, we're not going to talk about that. Okay. Crimes have been committed. Crimes.
What's up? Hey, what's up, dude?
Yes, it is so Jordan B. Peterson coded. I agree. And that's why I'm on that shit. What's up, Doge?
I was in your chat like a couple days ago.
Well, yeah, I didn't block you, I don't think.
Oh, I hope not.
Why would you block Doge? She's so kind.
Oh, because I go on these drunk benders.
I did see some listen, I've had nude images of myself spread online, so I say this with no shame, but I did see some interesting footage of you humping a chair naked drunk the other night. Do you want to maybe talk about what was going on in your mind during that episode? Are you telling people? No comment, no confirm, deny, like, is that fake news by Ruby, or does this ring true to you?
No, that actually happened.
It did, didn't it? Can you explain? Were you just horny? Like, were you genuinely just so horny that you dropped your pants? Like, what happened?
I guess.
You don't even is that normal for your like behavior?
Yeah.
I would pull up the video, but it's X-rated, my man. But I actually, do you know what? I'm on your team, EFD, because I actually made a new rule on my thing because Z-Star kept posting the video, and I was like, dude, you're kind of like revenge porning him if he was drunk and like his pants are down. Like, I actually told people to not post that on my Discord. I thought it was wrong to post, but I do think it's correct for me to ask questions and give you a chance to explain yourself.
Yeah.
No, so you were just so horny and drunk that if you guys want, I'll reenact kind of what the image was like.
Uh-oh.
It was like, so he's drinking, I'm drinking, and then gets up, pants, he's fully naked. Oh,
okay. Baby.
And then as fully naked, there's a chair right here, and his full naked body on YouTube. YouTube, what are you doing? His full naked body was on YouTube, dick out, and then he goes, here, let's make sure that people really see what they missed, because I'm not gonna pull up the video. I find that to be wrong, but he was fully naked, like fully naked on YouTube, like this, humping a chair, which is a weird way to masturbate in itself. I just want answers, dude. Like, why? Like, did it feel good? Like, what is going on? Dude! Oh my God, no! Why are people terrible? This is why a more positive space is needed. I'll drop the link if you want to come talk about it, because as you can see, I am reenacting a humiliating moment of another streamer that may be here. So you have nothing to say. Nothing to say. about this baby.
I definitely remember loading. What are you talking about?
Listen, I actually didn't laugh when I saw the video. I was just like confused, and I was so confused why you were naked on YouTube. Is that allowed now?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well,
I feel like you're a celebrity now because you've gone so viral on my Discord. People are loving it, but I literally banned it and stamped it out, and like after a day, people finally stopped doing it. Also, guys, another celebrity is going to be joining us. The gorgeous, stunning, brand new YouTube star who's already being given shit will be joining us.
That's great.
I know. Oh, I missed the stream. I was like all over the place. I streamed myself earlier. I went to go cash a check for $100, my bonus. Did you guys see my Christmas card?
Yeah, I did.
EFD, did you see it? No? Oh, also, here's another question now that we've got you in the hot seat, EFD. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Is it true that you have been streaming with a certain person who has certain obsessions with a certain Ruby that make Ruby feel bad?
I know who you're talking about.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Z-Star?
No. I have so many enemies now. We can't even keep up with all the enemies. It's I don't even want to say their name, but I'll give you a hint. They're a Nazi, obsessed with Ruby, Neanderthal DNA, think they look like me, live in a shack like the Unabomber, collaborated with the incest cult to fuck with me. A certain Mr. Stinky Brew, who I just made peace with, printed out a picture of my face to interact with this said person. None of that's ringing a bell. None of that is ringing.
Ruby, I have nothing to do with that.
So you are denying these accusations. This is the first episode of Judge Rudy, okay?
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
I will say, I'm not that mad, but bro, what do you mean? I didn't skip. I was working last night, brah. I was working and then I went home and I had the phone on DND so I could get some R&R. Okay, buddy boo.
Hi,
I know. I feel like I missed out. I'm experiencing FOMO. It's Judge Rudy, like Judge Judy. I'm trying to question you. EFD, first question: are you even competent to stand trial right now, dude? Are you drunk?
Yeah.
How drunk?
I'm not that drunk.
Okay. So you feel you're fit to stand trial on these accusations?
Accusations of what did I do?
You went on stream with my fucking stalker. Oh, Doge is in party mode too. Let's go. But we're not drinking.
So did Brew.
So did who?
Brew. You said you just made up with him.
Exactly, because he did what we're doing right now, which is called addressing the issue, solving it, and moving on. Bro, did you not have to do this too? Do you remember? We hashed it out on Lowe's one of Lowe's last streams. But this is part of the healing process of this community.
Mm-hmm.
No more Thorpes in 2025.
That name actually is beep because we are censoring it. All right, starting 2025, they will be called the beep.
But I don't flip. I just go like wherever I want to go.
And that's fine. I'm not saying that you have to. It's a personal thing for me that I'm going to try to avoid commentating on the people who commentate on me. The bait has been resisted.
Ruby, I like you better
Successfully.
than Thorpe's. Does that count?
That does count. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll shake it. Yeah, he likes me more than the incest cult. Yes. A win for Ruby.
Well,
Chuckles
Ruby,
talked about.
Ruby, you treat me better than they do.
Oh, well, I try to treat everyone as a person with dignity at whatever point they are in their life. You know, I'm a fucked up person on the internet. I'm drawn to eccentric people too. So I don't, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't judge where anyone is at or who they even associate with is their own business. I'm not about that. It's just about dignity, respect, truth, honesty, and spreading love, and trying to be a positive force in the universe and be a better version every day. Maybe tomorrow you'll drink one less Four Loko. Maybe I'll smoke one less Newport. Okay. We'll see. Maybe I'll smoke more. I don't know. It's called the human experience. Uh-oh. You're not here as an op, are you?
Is that an op?
Are you a spy? I'm scared. And EFD, do you mind answering? Grimace wants to know, what is your ideal penis besides your own?
Oh shit!
I don't know.
Apparently, the conversation I missed in a very eventful stream with Chuckles and Radio Foreman, I'm very tragically missed out on, where we were talking about peni, which is the plural of penis. I know that because the band Rudimentary Peni is called that. LOL is correct because everyone needs to go subscribe to LOL Angels with a Z. Coming soon, the brand new show, LOL Angels. EFD, would you like to be on it?
What is that?
I'm starting a new show. Do you know how there's like LOL Cow Live and there's now LOL Cow Live Rejects? I'm going to start something totally different called LOL Angels, where we're going to have like a LOL Cow show, but it's going to be with a positive spin with a bunch of like weirdos trying to be better. So we can laugh at each other failing, but still strive to be better. It's going to be a different positive spin. And it's LOL Angels. And I got the fucking is LOL Angels with a Z. It was open and it's mine, baby. I like rushed to make an email to make a new account like just for the stream. So my mom has been with her new dad.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Oh, the question's for me about peni. Well, I'm celibate and don't really commentate on anything that explicit. So I feel like it was Keem's idea when he started, but not at all anymore. I think it would be cool. What? LOL Angels. Yes, let's have a sense. Let's have a sense of humor without tagging it as lol cow shit. Yeah, there's an alternative. LOL Angels, I think, is perfect. We're staying on the LOL theme. LOL. We love to laugh. Laughing out loud, rolling on the floor laughing. We all love to do it. Ruby refuses to talk sexually. Yeah, because I've been a nasty bitch for years online talking mad sexy shit. I'm done. Okay, but I will say no, nothing about penis. No, ew. Ugh. No.
Why?
LOL Angels. Boom, shakalaka laka. Hey, welcome to the new space of positivity.
I'm finally eating for the first time today, guys.
Boom. Yeah, I just had a Pop-Tart. Dude, what happened on your stream?
Let me just tell you, Ruby, about this dude. It's not even like, oh, I'm about to be spewing hate, but like I just got off here and I really had to just sit back. Like, this man literally called me. Well, first off, he said, he got on my stream. I'm thinking like, oh, I don't know him. Where'd you come from? We're kind of just having a debate. You obviously believe different things that I believe, but we can have a civil conversation. And it went like that. But in the meantime, he was like throwing jabs at me, saying like,
great grimace.
He was saying like, oh, like you're dead, I'm alive. What you believe is not true. The Bible isn't real, just all this shit, right? But obviously, me, I'm not getting upset because you can have your opinion. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But just basically, like, something just kind of like threw him off. He had asked me, like, oh, like, if a child was getting raped in front of you, you're not killing the guy. And like, I'm sorry, no offense, I'm not. No offense. I will listen, guys. And I even got to explain myself in here. I would try to stop the rapist. I would try to, do what I can in my power. But as in taking someone's life and killing them, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. That's just not me. And he literally,
and you're allowed to like say that doesn't like,
that's what I'm saying.
How you would act in that situation? Like, everyone would act differently. Most people are full of shit saying like, yeah, I would kill him. And it's like, yeah, it's actually her choice to take a life. Like, what? Dang, Lo, I left your. Oh wait, MDX says, dang, Lo, I left your stream for a half hour. Came back.
Oh yeah, so boom. Let me sum this all up for you guys. So after I say that, even though he kind of like wrote me into that, he was like, oh, well, he kept saying that like, you're dead, you're a lie, or whatever, like, I'm the truth, you're not, like, what you believe in isn't the truth, and like all this shit. And then it just like did a switch for him, and he said, you know what, go kill yourself, you N-word.
No.
I literally was sitting there smiling, and I'm like, heard that, been there, whatever, like, nothing new, like, you're not saying anything to me that's going to get under my skin. And he's like, oh, well,
holy shit.
Like, I'm going to call you the N-word because like, that's how I'm going to get your attention and whatever, and all this shit. And then like, he just keeps on telling me to go kill myself. I did not like kick him off because obviously that's a part of my show. I want people to be able to talk freely, and I'm not going to argue back with you because that's just not me. But he eventually ended up leaving. But then what really made it crazy is, I finally made a Discord for my show. And so I dropped it in the thing. And he literally was the first person to join that bitch. Let me just read this to you guys.
Oh my gosh. Also, Lo's channel is Riding High with Lo. I'll
put it in the comments in 1 second. But he said he instantly joined it. Grimace said, is Lo half black? Yes. Someone said, who is this man? Is crazy. And yeah, I'm half black, half white.
What?
So, yeah. But he instantly joined, and he said, N-word, fucking bitch ass N-word, kill yourself for not stopping child rape. Fuck you.
Oh, wow. This seems like a real, like, great positive human, like, spreading his morality around about child rape by, like, attacking you, telling you to kill yourself, and calling you the N-word. This is what's wrong with the fucking internet, is that people cannot talk about a topic without going to, we disagree, therefore you deserve death. Like, you need to go kill yourself. And it was crazy. He was like, you're worthless. I agree, actually. Like, you're worthless. You're all this. You're all that. And I was like, no, I'm actually great. I'm actually very beautiful. I'm actually very kind. People love me very much, actually. So, like, everything that you're saying.
I agree with Grimace.
Grimace. Oh, he said lotion.
Guys. Oh, my God. See, this is why women flee the internet, okay? Can anyone act normal? And exactly, Eric. It sounds like incel rape.
Well, I mean, he's just saying she's beautiful. So
no, not Grimace. The person that was like calling Lo the N-word and telling her to kill herself because they had some disagreement over the Bible.
Guys, it's been a while since I got called the N-word. Like, I've got called it before, but it's been a while, like a couple years. I was like taken aback. Like, damn, sir, I didn't know I hit a nerve. I struck a nerve, didn't I? Like. And what's even crazier, and this is how I just know that like the devil really be sending people out to like come and try to like get you. When I'm reading my daily devotional at the end of my stream, the daily devotional is literally about like faith and about people coming to steal your joy in your faith. And sir, you just couldn't. I'm sorry. You can never be against me. You can never beat God. Like, that's just what it is. Like,
hell yes.
But
I mean, you have to have that attitude to deal with this. Like, I see way too much of that behavior online. It's become totally normalized. And I don't know, YouTube is so bizarre with their TOS. Like, I am demonetized. I'm too much. But like, every other thing, these people are so used to just like hurling, kill yourself, hurling racial slurs. And like, there's no consequence to that behavior. It seems like
he really thought like, he literally said like, oh, like I can tell it gets you like out of character when I call you that. And I'm like, it doesn't, sir. It doesn't. I don't care personally. Like,
Some people
Like,
don't understand. Like they literally can't comprehend not living in like hate and misery. They don't even know that it's possible. They think it's like made up or like an act like that. No, it's like some people don't just sit and hate. It's a bad
well,
feeling,
no, that's
you
what was
know?
crazy. Like, as soon as like, even though he kept like throwing sly messages and like sly little comments at me, I was still being very, very nice. But as soon as like the conversation started taking a turn and like I asked him a question that he couldn't answer, he immediately went to his real true self. Like, go kill yourself, blah, 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 you N-word. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, this is who you really are. Like, duh.
You're not
Was it a name you recognized or it was just some random ass person?
I could have swore I recognized his name. And I said, oh, like, are you from the John Galt show? And he said, no, I don't even know who that is. And so I just went on the whole time thinking like, oh, like, he just was a random, but then someone commented and was like, oh no, he's from John's channel. And I guess like he's very like infamous for going around people's channels and like doing what he did, but exposing women or something. I don't know.
Ugh, that's so annoying. Yeah, unfortunately, this is an environment that like shitty people can thrive in because it's attention grabbing to act shitty. Like, and don't worry, the incest cult is already seen and wants like her to be a co-host.
Yeah.
They're all
Guys,
over
listen.
Hey,
I love God. Okay, I love myself. Please.
Well,
For
Ruby,
God, we love
I've heard
positivity.
I've heard that TikTok's way worse.
TikTok's
Way worse?
worse than YouTube, like with people acting crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly wouldn't be surprised, but I've never like, are you talking about like on like TikTok lives? Is that what you're talking about?
Or like just the clips and shit. Like,
I'm not on
maybe the
TikTok
live. I don't know.
Eric W
says
said was his name Lasagna Killer. No, it was. I'll tell you guys his name. His name was MC Nemesis something something. And also he makes music.
Oh, dude, I think I know who you're talking about, and he's a Satanist, like literally.
He says he's not a Satanist.
Hell no, I don't fuck with Satanists.
No, he's literally a Satanist, I think.
I know, I did
he's
ask
come
him
up on
if he
my
is.
panels and said that at least. I don't know if he was genuine about being a Satanist. So yes, EFD is someone who does occasionally drink, perhaps to, indulgence, as we all indulge sometimes. And, that's okay. Everyone is where they're at,
It's like a regular thing.
Yeah. But that's, ideally, you can get to a point where you feel like you can start drinking less and pulling yourself out of that, by being exposed to positive things and ideas. Sometimes that can help inspire you.
Have I ever said I was proud of it? No.
No, I know. Exactly. That's why I'm saying that, you could totally be a force for change and positivity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I do not mean to keep highlighting the.
No, you're good. I got small
comments,
guys. There's
I wasn't meaning to. I keep accidentally highlighting the perverted comments by Grimace.
I'm just saying it now.
Than the ones that I'm meaning to.
for future views, okay, guys. I don't got nothing. I got the face. That's it. Okay?
No, the body tea is insane. Okay, there's a reason she won the Halloween costume contest. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And I don't want to talk about the incest cult, but I did see a funny clip. And maybe we can watch it together. Or no, that's taking too far. I'll just tell you what happened. They really went on John Galt.
Pause, Ruby. You said I want to watch the incest video together. I was like, pause for a second. Guys.
No, the Thorpes. I'm calling them the incest cult right now to avoid saying their name. But like, I saw they were like begging and pressuring Stanley to be a co-host on John Galt's stream. Did you see that?
I like Grimace.
You said on John when they
He's funny. He's funny.
They went on John Galt's stream and were like begging Stanley to be a co-host, and he said no. And then they freaked out. We're like, yeah, you guys are all losers, like, and just said their true feelings.
For Stanley saying no, he doesn't want to be their co-host.
All right, we might have to watch it and then.
Yeah, because someone.
Yeah, let's just watch it.
HB told me that they tried to recruit him or something, but I was like,
yeah, they're trying to. No one wants to because they see how they treat people afterwards. Let me see which video. This guy, Mr. Okay, Mr. Deadman. He's been making videos on them. Let me make sure it's the right one though. I've been trying to avoid their content, but I did see. Is it this one maybe?
This guy like inspects the Thorpes or.
Yeah, he's been like making some. Here we go. I think it's this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is so rich. Grace Thorpe is looking for a co-host for her Low-Cal Rejects, a counterfeit low-cal show. Nothing to do with Keemstar, but she's going to go ahead and double down and continue with this for her and her father, Ben. So who's going to be the co-host? Well, she's been asking. Everyone's been saying no for good reason. Now she's going to Black YouTube to look for a co-host. Let's see if they'll take the bait. Let's put this on the screen. This is great.
Also, shout out. There was a $30
We did
dono
not just
from
say they
Cycleman
went to
90.
Black YouTube.
Dude,
Watching
this is,
Grace
I
get
know, it's
rejected.
funny.
Did I reveal it?
But shout
Watching
out.
Grace
Thank
get
you,
rejected
Cycleman.
it just makes me feel good.
And thank you, Stevie, who donated to the
Tom's channel.
Yeah, I will. Join.
No, this is
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Right
Well, hi guys.
I love the echo.
My screen.
She joins her StreamYard. She joins her StreamYard to try to recruit one of them.
Hello.
Stanley got two white men talking about it. Well, white woman. Hey, Grace.
Hi Gary.
Grace
How you
got
guys
mistaken
doing?
for a dude.
What in the Anna Kasparian?
Anna Kasparian is hotter than Grace.
You gotta
Oh,
look
you
like
like the
Anna
blonde?
Kasparian.
100%. Without makeup is hotter than
you'll
Grace
show
with
me
makeup.
The money.
Hold on. I have 97 people watching me. Guys, this is John Galt's channel. Let me send it in the chat. Everybody
At the
go
urban
to
landlord. At the urban landlord.
What's up,
At
Grace?
the urban landlord. Okay, now I'm gonna
They're
be
really
introducing
calling
my
John's
RG
channel the
white
black
chat.
side of YouTube.
And tell him to go.
Oh,
chat
yeah, that's
on
how they-
John.
Dude, that's how they talk about John. They are racist as hell.
I
They
was
use
about, no,
hard
because I did
R,
not know
like,
you were about to pull up. Like you said, you were going to pull up the John Galt, but when he said, "Oh, the Thorpes are moving over to the black side of YouTube or whatever," I didn't know that they meant John's channel.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yep, dude, it's a mess. It's a mess out here. YouTube, it's all a fucking
His
mess.
channel.
I'm telling
Everyone's
them right
crazy.
now.
Not just sub.
I
All
hear
right.
Ben in the background.
John Galt.
That's Ben.
Oh man, where's Ben?
Yeah. All right, there's the link, guys. Go click it. Give him a
He's
chat.
sick.
give him a like.
Oh, that means Ben sick. That means Ben sicked his daughter on us. Oh,
That means Ben sicked his daughter on us. Even they know Grace is a dog. Grace is a dirty dog with fleas, and the person holding that leash is Ben. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, so
Trojan horse.
you guys heard you guys already
Hey,
understand
what's up,
me.
Brute?
I'm looking for a co-host. I'm looking for a co-host
How you
for
doing,
my new
bro?
show. And I want you guys to at least give it a shot, maybe tonight.
Here's her pitch.
Because I got almost 700 live viewers last night.
700.
And I have a Ko-Fi, coffee, whatever. So I can take donations now, even though the channel's not quite monetized yet. And I'm going to be splitting donos with a potential co-host. And I want to
Uh-huh.
get people
I
who
wouldn't
And
trust
Pat
that.
are not-
a guest. Stanley.
sorry,
And Stanley as a guest.
and Stanley as a guest, as a potential guest. So what do you guys think about that? Have you seen my new channel at all, Lolcow Rejects?
Now I heard you mention it, but I haven't seen it yet. I heard you mention it yesterday.
All right, here.
I wonder
hold
if they're
on.
playing.
Let me.
I wonder if
give
they are
you-
playing
I'll give you
her.
the trailer.
Yeah, Be Brave would be another one.
Be Brave?
Be Brave, the white dude.
Yeah, be brave.
Oh, I
Back
forgot
door
about
behind
Be Brave.
Oh, okay.
That is true. That is true.
Let's see this trailer,
Here's
Grace.
the link backstage if you want to watch it.
All
It's the
right.
trailer for the new channel.
Trailer has been sent.
hey John or Stanley.
Let's see if they
could
take
y'all
the
pull
bait.
it up.
All right, I'll pull it up.
It's just a minute. It's just like a minute.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
only like a minute.
Yeah,
You can get the vibe for the show.
Uh-huh.
It is a good trailer, even though it's lying and saying I'm in it, which is annoying.
It takes a while to figure it out.
I don't. What
It's in the main chat, John. It's
Oh, okay, I got you.
Wow. I mean, it is what it is.
Or did they fall?
What the fuck is? I know what leadership looks like. He doesn't have it. He's completely incompetent.
He also called me a skeleton in other DMs.
Thorpes and Grace Thorpes are going to bring down this entire brand.
What the fuck is happening?
Keemstar's in his own Thorpocalypse. This one could be the biggest one ever because the harder they come, the harder they fall.
All right.
I like that preview, Grace. I like
you,
that. It's
yeah.
very nice.
I
I
like
got
the preview, but is that enough combined with Grace's pitch to get them to join her as a co-host?
I didn't make it. It was a guy on Discord who made it very generously for me. So.
Is your first episode going to focus on Nick Ricada?
Oh yeah, I'm curious. Mr. Stinky Root, did you make that promo video if you're still in chat? Also, oh my gosh, hey Lorenzo, how are you?
Thank you, Lorenzo.
Also, Lorenzo, that interview we did like a while ago, a lot of people like have been going back to it and like sharing it around. I noticed. We're like, look at this interview, like, because we talk about some crazy stuff. So you did get the tea before anyone else did. And Lolcow actually, I don't know that it's trademarked by Josh Moon, not Keemstar. Yeah, I know that Keemstar does not own Lolcow as like a term, but you know, there's going to be a branding issue if they totally mimic it. It might be different enough that there's no issue. I'm going to do LOL Angels. This is my new idea. A show called LOL Angels. Okay. That's like all of these other silly little shows, but with a positive spin. You know, so doing like funny online content, but keeping it light, keeping it like positive, like, you know, talking about all kinds of stuff, but bringing it back to like a positive place. Kind of like the vibes we're about.
No, I absolutely love that. I would. Can you do that and like let me know when you're gonna start it? Because I would love to.
Hell yes.
You can interview me to be your little co-host.
Dude, you would absolutely, obviously be the perfect, amazing co-host for it. And I think we would totally crush it. I had the idea last night and I was like, LOL Angels. And I texted it to myself, fell asleep. And then like right before the stream, I just made an email so I could just take the YouTube. So I actually have the YouTube at LOL Angels with a Z.
Really?
Yeah. So it's already.
I will be waiting for it, Ruby. You let me know and I'm on board already.
All right. Awesome. I just want to like plan and like learn a little more about how to do the behind the scenes stuff and like switch, I don't know, just get a little smoother with either StreamYard or OBS. Oh, Darius wants to start the beef again, I guess. Please don't step on Keemstar's toes more. What? Just do your own fucking content separate that isn't piggybacking off beep retardation. I know this is a lapse. I did have my New Year's resolution is to not react to all the content they make on me anymore. But this involved them going on John Gall's stream, which is where I met Lo, and I wanted her to see how they treat these people, you know. But yeah, you're right. I should not be.
I didn't get to see.
Thank you, Darius.
I only heard that they were trying to recruit Stanley, so I didn't get to see what was said.
Yeah, look how quickly they flip and like call these people losers. Like,
I already did my first episode.
It's at
what were you asking?
5K. 8K?
Did you say Nick Ricada?
Bro,
Nick
you're
Ricada.
banned and you're new. Another alt of Darius.
I've heard
That's what Juan said that. Juan said Nick.
Juan.
No, I had asked that. I'm sorry.
Dang, it didn't even lost. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead, Grace.
Yeah, so it's a booming new show, and I would like to.
Booming.
So here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. I'm looking for a neutral co-host because apparently I'm too controversial to work with. And
she had some other names in mind, but they said no. That's why she's saying she's too controversial to work with, apparently.
The controversy is how they treat people, is that they are abusive to everyone they interact with and are liars and scammers and in an incestuous relationship that's not sellable. No one in their right mind wants to interact with that. Only crazy Ruby went to ThorpeCon. I was the only person who showed up. Like, because it's crazy, you know, and it was obviously a big mistake. Hashtag mistakes were made, and I'm still trying to make amends for it.
The problem is I need guests on the show,
and
I can't really get them, so I need a neutral person.
No one's gonna go on your show. You want someone from the Keemstar universe to go on your show? Like Keemstar pretty much told him, "You go on that show, it's done," and he means it. I love the chaos of it.
Is that an actual thing, Ruby? Like the ThorpeCon?
Yeah, that's how I met them, was that they did a meetup in 2024, and I had been doing the dating show with Grace, and we started interacting more on live streams over the summer, and they really wanted to meet up, and they said they were doing this thing called ThorpeCon. I was the only person who showed up to it. They were like begging OPC Don to come, and he bailed on them. But I really did enjoy them. Like at first, I really enjoyed my time with them. I enjoyed making the content. It got me into doing IRL content, but it also brought me into a really, really toxic sphere. And they still make hate videos about me to this day. But yeah, I generally try not to react to them anymore. But I saw this clip and I wanted to
They were trying
how they treat people.
I was watching a little while ago, and like they were trying to meet up with Dalmatian Dog again.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's willing to, but I will say Dalmatian Dog on Thorpe TV was peak content. That's the only time I support that channel.
That's probably why.
The Naptown edit of it is fucking hilarious. I know. I want to make sure we don't lose the
You're just disrupting things, man. I love that stuff.
I don't want it to be the Thorpe show. You know what I mean? I want it to be Locale Rejects. And so I need a neutral co-host, which I was thinking you would be great, John, because you're not really associated with all this, and you also like make people feel more comfortable, I guess. You're not as controversial. And
John cultivates interesting personalities like Stanley.
Knows how to be nice.
Be brave.
He knows,
butter him up.
He knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Ben and Grace washing his balls. Okay.
Hosting with like people who are a little
Interesting
eccentric.
personalities, eccentric people.
Yeah.
Who other people find entertaining. He gets it.
Yeah. For example, Stanley. Stanley is
Stanley Cross.
Stanley is untapped talent. I mean, I want to put Stanley in front of 700 fucking people. Stanley, what do you say?
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm listening.
Say there are going to be 700 people missing me.
Stanley is a king for that, dude.
So you
doesn't sound like he wants the gig there. That's 700 people. Doesn't really seem to be a motivator.
I did not realize he was a king.
I'm not
like
sure
that.
what that means.
It means I won't be there.
I would love to have you as a guest and interview you. And
I appreciate and I'm flattered, but I have to decline.
Oh,
Stanley is not
rejected.
Stanley does not want
Got rejected.
He's
But I
not.
understand.
And watch how quickly
It's
they switch on
700
him.
people.
It's so
I don't
messed up.
understand. It's a booming new show. Why won't you be my
Why
co-host?
wouldn't anyone want to be with the incest cult and Satan? Like,
And I love his response.
Is there any reason why you would decline? I mean, I'm not saying
Because I'm not interested in doing it.
Boom. He just ain't interested, Grace.
Yikes.
He don't care.
King behavior.
No.
Man with
Why not?
integrity out here. Yes.
What do you mean, why not? It's not my shtick.
Ha.
well, what's not your shtick?
She
Preach,
can't
brother.
handle it. She's like, what? He said no? I don't understand. He said,
She's literally
but notice how
kicking
she's
you
looking at her dad because her dad thought this was going to happen. She's getting signals from her dad about how to handle this dude. I'm telling you, like I said before, Grace doesn't think for herself. Think about this. Ben's always around. Ben's always feeding Grace lines and things, what to do. Like she's going to be mean towards him. I think Ben's going to try to be nice a little bit and see if that works. But we'll see. Like it's going to be a way to try to manipulate him. But it's not going to work.
700 people watching me is not the thrill it is for you.
Boom. They
What?
can't comprehend that.
Don't
They
compute.
literally cannot
I
comprehend that.
I don't get a thrill.
Stanley sounds like a base guy. He just wants a stream with his buds. He just wants to stream with his friends, man. What I'm saying is he's streaming and he gets the regulars, right? The usuals. And he's okay with that. That's okay with it. He just really, I want to say this, it is what it is. He wants to be heard, man. Okay. He wants to talk to people that he values, and his little viewers. I know even the way I framed that sounds kind of demeaning, right? But he values them over the 700 random plus people he could get being on some crazy counterfeit show, a counterfeit locale show. Okay. Stanley doesn't want anything involved. So here it is, the evil white woman coming in, trying to see if a black man's going to be a sucker. And the black man's like, nah, I don't want anything to do with that. And she can't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
She cannot handle it.
From having 700 people watch me. I'm good.
But you get a thrill from 29 people watching.
You know what? I get a thrill from doing what I want to do.
That's right. Freedom. And here this white woman, Grace, and Ben, want to make them they're a stream slave, dude. They want to turn Stanley into a stream slave.
Okay, but you enjoy having the floor and being able to pontificate.
I do. And you know what? I will not have the floor sitting besides Grace. Plus, I'm not interested in doing it.
Well, what if
Grace has her audience?
Wait.
And I have mine.
The floor.
I don't need the floor. I have my own floor.
Yeah, but like to 29 people.
I like I said, I'm thoroughly flattered. I appreciate it, but you will have to get someone who's interested in doing it and would be comfortable.
It's so savage, like just
no, Stanley is so fucking hilarious.
I'm taking it the
Dude,
right way.
I didn't even realize you went hard
and
like
I
that,
respectfully
dude.
decline. I don't know
You're
how
not
else
interested in doing the same thing you're doing here in front of more people for more money.
And
Hey,
They're
why don't
so
you get
pissed.
what's his name, Mark Fusion? Get him.
He won't.
Like he watches you guys.
He will not.
All right, all the time. All right.
At least he
Get
has the
him.
sense
He
to
seems
stay
like
back.
a good guy that supports
And
you
he's a
guys,
fan.
right? Hey, get ZXV to be a co-host.
Yeah, right.
Get
ZXV who
that
keeps
guy to be a
uploading my
co-host,
porn
okay?
to impress Grace. Great guy. Great guy.
You guys could find it if you're really, really desperate looking. Okay.
Grimes,
You
Grace,
just got rejected by
Grimace.
Stanley.
It's all
based
whatever.
black dude. All right. Doesn't want to hear it from a evil white woman. All right. Telling him that he streams to nobody. That she brings like a promise of 700 plus viewers, and he's saying no.
what you don't seem to understand is
Even if
I'm
you have
fine
power,
where I
even if you
am.
have
I
power.
don't have to have more people. I don't have to have more money.
No one said you had to.
Yeah, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying it might be fun for an hour if I
Might
can interview
be,
you and have
but
people
Her
come talk.
niceness.
How about
is wearing off.
I just say some other time?
She's about to snap.
I'll take a rain check. How about that?
You're about to snap, dude.
Yeah,
I would
It's
like
too
other people
much.
to press him
It's
on, like,
too
what
much.
is- like if it's the exact same.
They
Well, yeah,
literally
the rest of the
can't
panel agree
comprehend
with
that.
Stanley?
Oh, here's the thing.
They literally
She
can't
didn't know what to
comprehend
do there.
that.
She's
Yeah.
listening to her dad. The dad was shifting it to others, see if they could use the power of peer pressure. So Grace comes in there to do that, but that's not going to fly either, dude. You went on their panel to do this. They're not interested.
His choice.
it's
What do you
exactly-
think?
Yeah, they
The
want
rest
to
of the
just
panel
trash
get
them.
John Galt
to have a
moderating.
say?
Why would you say? Why would you say that? Doesn't make any sense.
Dude, I don't do peer pressure.
Peer pressure tactic is not working. What's the next move, Grace? Are you going to flip the script and call me dumbass?
I'm just curious. I'm just curious if other
I respect Stanley's choice. If he doesn't want to do it, then
Oh, I
leave
think she's
him
about to
alone
break.
about it.
I think she's about to break. She's like,
Literally
I'm
only little
exhausted on my
psychopath
cards.
Lalo and
I'm just gonna
Spicoli.
have no calm losers.
He doesn't want to do it.
Above the trees gets it right. Boring.
Oh, what did happen? These people. What do you mean by these people? Huh? These people who just so happen to be
Facts.
black are
What did
losers.
she mean by these
What?
I like
Dude,
my boring
they are
life.
racist. I thought it was
John is not a
ironic, but they
loser,
are
but
literally
I told you.
racist.
Black men
I thought they were
are
making
so
an ironic
fucking
thing.
conservative and like I don't want to do anything out of my comfort zone. They're tough, real tough niggas. But you ask me,
You know what?
Maybe they don't want to trust a white
Hey, what's up,
woman
Bruce?
like you.
Hey.
You want him to be a co-host on a counterfeit show, a counterfeit Keemstar show. All right, it's fishy as okay. It reeks of dude. It reeks of okay. The reason why the channel's still on right now is I'm pretty sure there's something in play, and we're gonna see it in the coming days. But I found this clip to be so fun. I wanted to share this with you because we'd probably get lost in their streams, and no one really watches like a 4-hour plus stream, right? I mean, it's like, come on now, I'm not listening to all that, but I'll do that for you guys and break it down.
Yeah,
for
I
you.
wonder why.
The highlights so far is that Grace was rejected.
They're socially just,
Stanley.
they're
Way to
antisocial
go.
people. And there's just no self-awareness whatsoever.
He doesn't like them, does he? He doesn't like the
What's up,
thought.
Pinky Brew?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm all right. I just lapsed. I know I was going to be not talking about them, but I wanted to show Lo that clip because I met Lo through the John Galt panel, and she's friends with them, and just seeing how they were treated, like, I don't know.
I know, Ruby, like, the fact that not only did she just say the N-word, but she said, this is how I knew that these are, whatever she said, these people.
Dude, everything is. It's all, they literally believe they are superior people. They believe that to be true. It seems like a joke because it's so insane, but they're actually insane people who believe that they're truly superior and are just like, their blessing to the world is existing.
And if
Like,
she's
it's
like,
insane.
if she says the N-word and whatever she thinks that about black people, why even come over to the black side of YouTube in the first place?
Because they think it'll be easy to manipulate them with money, just like they thought I'd be easy to manipulate as a former addict with money or with whatever. They like they tried again asking if I would first off be on the show, be a host on the show. Even when it was Lockout Queens, I said no. The answer is always no, because like look at how they've treated me. Like what the fuck? I have a little self-respect somewhere, at least not to do that.
No,
That's
and at this point, it's like I seen someone in your comments like they literally spread like wildfire. Everyone already knows about you guys. Like nobody wants to collab, nobody wants to team up. Like And I already told you, like Ruby the other day, like if Grace somehow managed to fucking like separate herself from Ben and have her own look on the world views and experiences, then it'd be totally something different. But as long as Ben's in the picture, they can literally not even live in my hint red free because fuck no. That'll be my last little lapse. Starting in the new year, I will not be reacting to anything, even though I don't usually play their clips or anything or like react to their streams the way they do to me. But I'm obviously still in the mix because I'm interacting with it, responding to it. But that came across my timeline and I watched it and I couldn't believe, I could believe it because I've seen how they talk about people, and what I thought were jokes were not. So whose channel was that on that I can go look that up?
What's their name? I just X'd it out. Just look up like I think Grace Thorpe Rejected. It pops up. I forget the name of the channel.
Ruby, don't make promises you can't keep. At the end of the day,
I know
you
it's
go
not a
around
promise. It's an aspiration.
It's Mr.
At the end of the day, it's one of them. We all go in the same circles, so we all hear things come back to us. So you can't help but do it. It's like a car accident, isn't it? No one wants to look at it, but you just can't help yourself. That's the way it is. You're not doing wrong by doing it. You know what I mean? I mean, she apologized to me for what she said, so that's it, done and dusted.
About your daughter?
I mean? Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
Good. That was
publicly. Yeah,
that was fucking insane. I literally could not believe. There's no low. That's why they stay in people's heads, because they just continually go lower. It's shocking.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Did you guys see that video yesterday that like I guess Ben forgot to shut the door while he fucking
with the toilet when he sat on the toilet? Yeah, I did. Yeah.
No,
I just got up to piss instead of making Grace hold the cup for it like she usually does.
When I've seen that, it's like, first of all, not only are you on stream doing it, but say you weren't even on stream, why do you think it's okay to pull your pants down without shutting the door first while your daughter's in the room, no matter how old you are? Like, why is that okay? I don't understand.
There's no boundaries. He literally does not believe in boundaries as a concept. Like, it's a shit show. And so I am going to make an effort to just not be so in the mix of the toxicity, and me and Lo and other people are ready to move on towards more positive things. Yes, it may occasionally come up, but I just do not want to be as deep in the mix as I am currently. So
just
I know that's the
with,
direction
Ruby,
I want to move
kill
away
people
from.
with kindness, even if you do sort of react to their videos and that. Just don't be harsh. Just react to them. Like Lo today. I mean, I was in on her stream and she just smiled and nodded. You know what I mean? And she was getting some real grief as well. So
I didn't. That is one thing about me, though. I really even was surprised with myself. Like, I don't spaz out on people, but I would have thought even myself at that point of him calling me the N-word, like I kind of would have like spazzed out just a little bit, but I didn't. I literally kept my cool and just was like, all right, bro, you do you. Like,
I'm gonna have to watch it back. I missed it. I totally
even if you don't watch the whole thing, it's probably like an hour into it that he comes up, we're like talking, everything's cool, and then he just fucking blows up. It's crazy,
dude. I definitely want to see it. Maybe we can react to it on like another stream. We can.
All right, but because I was gonna say also, I might even do a reaction video to myself and be like, guys, watch out for this fucking person on YouTube. Like,
dude, it made me laugh. Barry threatened to strike your channel
He
of
did.
what he said. He said, "I'm going to
did.
strike channel
And
for
that's what's
suicide."
crazy.
Man.
I
And
honestly
he was
don't
saying it.
I don't believe that he is going to strike my channel or, flag it or whatever. But at the same time, like the fact that you even threatened to do that, you're a hating ass. You're a hating ass. I don't fuck with that. Like,
I was in the comments. I was like, "Red flags." I was like, "This guy's on a watch list."
I should have
all
took
this
him
and that.
as a red flag as soon as he said, like, "Oh, I make music. I'm a rapper, and I use the hard R." He said I got the N-word pass from when I was in prison from Black.
Prison. Yeah, I heard him say that. Yeah.
I'm like,
but he started the conversation saying, "I'm violent." That's the very first thing he said, doesn't it? I'm
that
violent.
is the first thing. I don't
I'm
even
barred-
remember.
I'm barred from Wendy's. I'm barred from Wendy's, or something like that. And then he goes on, and it was hilarious, to be honest. It was entertaining.
It was very entertaining. That's why I didn't kick him off. I was like,
Hello, I forgot. Are you doing is that audition happening tonight? I don't know. The guy who's the judge for the court show said it was going to be yesterday, and now they were saying it was moved to tonight. Do you remember
Ken the mod.
The court thing? Did you talk to anyone?
That's what I seen too. But when I was watching last night, I was watching LOL Cow Rewind, and like I could have swore like they were doing interviews on there. So I instantly started typing into the chat, like in Discord, like, "Oh, is this are these the interviews?" And nobody would answer me. So I was like, "All right, fuck it. Like, I don't care."
It wasn't. I watched review last night. It wasn't the actual real ones. It wasn't the real.
It wasn't the real
interviews.
ones.
No, but people that were coming up, they were just because Ken the mod was there. They were just sort of, all right, okay, your defense, your prosecution. Let's hash it out. You know what I mean? It's just sort of a promotion thing, but it's not the actual. It wasn't the actual tryouts.
So do you know if it's tonight for sure?
That's what I'm saying. Because if it's at 6,
I think it's tonight.
Maybe let me look on the Discord. See what it says. Because then that's Keemstar said it was going to be tonight, but it seems like things change rapidly in that world, So because initially the judge of the show said it was going to be yesterday.
Yeah, Gamer of the Dam said it's tonight. So maybe I just need to look in their Discord, and that was like what I was confused about though. Like, do they send the link through the Discord and that's how I join, or like what do
you call in through the Discord? You go in the voice chat, and you should check your audio and video. Make sure it works through Discord first. If you want, we can test it in my Discord quickly. Yeah, she's in the Discord, so she's ready to rock. And I found it to be worth it to me. Are you? You're still bit like you work directly with. I think Keemstar thought I was working with them because they lied.
Ruby,
What's up?
Ruby.
What's up, Dish?
I just got a notification for the locale thing.
Oh, what does it say?
Are they live?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream too. So everyone, thank you so much for coming on.
I love you, Ruby. I'll see you later.
Bye. I'm going to be in the Discord, so I'll see you guys over there.
Bye, guys. Thanks for joining me and Ruby today. Love you all.
Yes, everyone. And join LOL Angels with a Z, the new show that me and Lo are going to be hosting. It's going to be like all these lolcast shows, but with a positive spin on it. And I think it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned and have a good night, guys.